Alright, strap in for this one. This game desperately needed a revisit. After the insane reaction to Concord, I've been feeling a certain type of way lately. It's made me want to revisit some games that I've written off in the past. I've also been really trying to check my own negativity and reevaluate how I speak about video games on the internet. Since I was a teenager, I've been quite an asshole towards others when it comes to sharing video game opinions. I've gotten much better about it over the years, but I've still leaned into being an egotistical butt on occasion. This game is one of those instances that happened recently. I played Vampire Survivors back in 2022. This is what I had to say, and I gave it 0.5 out of 5 stars. One of the ugliest games I've ever played to date. I think this game deserves to be shamed, if anything. It only exists to addict people, and I'm sad that it worked. There's really no interactivity to it, and I hope that more games like this don't get popular in the future. All you do is move around. It's hardly even a game. It kinda just plays itself. Oh boy, it made me want to punch myself reading that. Of course, I know myself, and I know that I was intentionally being annoying and exaggerating my point. There is a valid point in there. I did feel like the game played itself, and I did not understand why people enjoyed it. Since its launch, I've heard nothing but praise for the game despite my opinion of it, so I decided to return to the game just this past week. After 15 hours or so, I've got to say I've been enjoying myself quite a bit. It makes so much more sense to me now. There's more to it than I was willing to give it credit for. I like the mixing and matching of weapons and passives. I like the upgrading of your stuff before a run. I like the many different ways a run can play out based on what you use. I love some of the music. I like the tension you feel when things get a little too intense and you barely manage to defy death. I like a lot of things about this game. They're mostly things that are also strengths of many other games that I enjoy. Roguelikes and twin-stick shooters come to mind, of course. My initial critique still stands. I do not like when games do things for you. I like manually being in control of everything. It's why I struggle to enjoy games like Diablo. Knowing I can hold down a button to attack feels bad to me. Simply waiting for cooldowns to tell me I'm allowed to press a button again puts me off. Not only that, but the pressing of the button feeling totally detached from me actually performing the action, this stuff makes me feel like I'm barely in control. That's what Vampire Survivors immediately signaled to me. However, it's not really like that. I just had to rewire my brain a bit to understand what I was supposed to be engaging with. It's all about your own movement and how you bob and weave through things. Recognizing your own weapons patterns and using those to achieve your dreams. It's a cool flip of how it usually works. It took me 2 years of a voice in the back of my head going, is everyone really that incorrect or are you just dumb in this instance? For me to realize it was the latter. Sorry for the initial 0.5 review of Vampire Survivors, you didn't deserve it. I'm not necessarily done with this game, I might put some more time into it, we'll see. It certainly gets repetitive after a while. After my first few days back with it, it's hard to play it for longer than 1 or 2 runs without getting a little tired of the loop. I still don't think this game is incredible, as many people seem to claim. It's very fun in bursts, though. This definitely has me wanting to revisit some other games that I have not given a proper chance in the past. We'll see. Feel free to follow me on Twitch at dguns. Feel free to check out my backlog to where these reviews come from. If you want to see them in written form before I make videos out of them, if I make videos out of them. I'm not guaranteeing that I'm going to do every one necessarily. I'm not sure. And thank you to those that support me on Patreon. Currently, we've got The Mex Factor, Kinoth, Scion, Hookie, BioBadger, and Rod. If you'd like to support me over there, feel free to check it out. This and all the other links are in the description. Thanks for watching.